Thank you for joining Wars of the Rosies as we continue with Part 3, Chronological and Statistical, from Knights of Columbus by Thomas C. Knight. Knights of Columbus, Chronological and Statistical. Founded February 2nd, 1882. First Subordinate Council established May 15, 1882. First State Council established 1892. National Council established 1893. Number of State Councils 1917, 52. Number of Subordinate Councils 1754. Two classes of membership: Insurance Class, Associate Class. Associate Class admitted 1893. Number in Insurance Class 1914, 106,281. Number in Associate Class 1914, 220,577. Total belonging 1914, 326,858. Total belonging 1917, 368,135. Insurance in force 1914, $112,286,750. Death claims paid during year ending June 30, 1914, $723,475. Death claims paid to date, $7,308,682. Assessments collected to date, $14,066,873. First initiation in 4th degree, February 22, 1900. Number and class, first initiation 1,200. The Knights of Columbus issues insurance policies in the sum of $1,000, $2,000, and $3,000 to members between the ages of 18 and 60 years who are able to meet the requirements of a physical examination by a medical inspector. The rates of insurance are adjusted every 5 years until a member has attained the age of 60, when a flat rate based upon his age at initiation becomes operative. During the fiscal year ending June 30, 1914, death claims amounting to $723,475 were paid to beneficiaries. Since its organization, death claims amounting to $7,308,682 have been paid by the Society. On January 1st, 1905, there were enforced 43,537 policies, while on January 1st, 1914, there were enforced 106,281 policies, aggregating $112,286,750. The organizers, on May 15, 1882, met at New Haven, Connecticut, in a body known as the Supreme Council, and instituted the first subordinate council, which they styled San Salvador Council No. 1 of New Haven. Subordinate councils multiplied rapidly, but were confined to the limits of Connecticut until April 15, 1885, when one was instituted at Westerly, Rhode Island. At the present time, the order has subordinate councils firmly established in every state in the United States, in every province in the Dominion of Canada, in Cuba, Puerto Rico, Newfoundland, the Philippine Islands, and Alaska. Owing to the rapid growth of the order, one of the difficult problems has been that of regulating the number of members entitled to seats in the Supreme Council. The first effort resulted in a law declaring that this body should thereafter consist of the Supreme Committee and one delegate for each 50 members of the several subordinate councils. Under this apportionment, the Supreme Council soon became so unwieldy that on May 14, 1886, the Supreme Council, by resolution, became a board of government composed of the former Supreme Committee as directors, and giving to the Grand Knight and past Grand Knight of each subordinate council a voice and vote in its deliberations. As the order extended its activities into the various states, the Board of Government again found it necessary to decrease the number of delegates. This was done by considering the Board of Government as the national body and providing for some state councils composed of 2 delegates from each subordinate council in the state. The name Board of Government was dropped and that of National Council adopted. The National Council consisted of the state deputy of each state council and 1 delegate from every 1,000 members of the insurance class. The creation of the National Council was followed in October 1893 by the reorganization of an entirely new and distinct class of members known as associate members. This class admits to membership men of advanced years and those who, because of physical disability, are unable to pass the physical exam, and finally, all men of Catholic allegiance not desiring the insurance features. It is probably due to this latter class numbering. On January 1st, 1914, 220,577 members, as against 106,281 members in the insurance class, that has caused the order to develop the social, educational, and charitable work in a marked degree. Notable work has been performed by the order in promoting Catholic education, providing homes for Catholic orphans, endowing scholarships in Catholic colleges, providing lectures on Catholic doctrine, maintaining employment bureaus, and performing works of similar character on every battlefield of Europe and in every cantonment of our own country. The Knights are found ministering to the wounded, the sick, and disconsolate, while adding words of cheer and encouragement to the more fortunate. In 1904, the Catholic University at Washington was given the sum of $50,000 for the endowment of a chair of American history. Columbus Day, the observation of which has been legalized by the legislators of 15 states, is due mainly to the influence of the Knights of Columbus. These states are California, Colorado, Connecticut, Illinois, Kentucky, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, Montana, New Jersey, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island. Being national in character, the society has been largely instrumental in securing by the United States government the splendid monument in Washington erected to the memory of Columbus, as he gave to the world a new continent. It is but meet that the Knights should endeavor to bring that continent under the influence of religion, goodwill to men, and loyalty to the nation. A 4th degree was added to the work of the Knights of Columbus on February 22, 1900, when a class of 1,200 candidates was initiated in New York City. These came from every section of the United States. The requirement for membership in this degree is that a candidate has been a member of the 3rd degree for a period of 2 years just past. In 1908, there appeared a new order under the name of the Order of the Alhambra, and claiming to be a higher and more select branch of the Knights of Columbus. Its candidates are chosen from the members of the 3rd and 4th degrees. This order has been bitterly opposed by the hierarchy of the Church on the grounds that its ceremonies are entirely foreign to the work of the Knights of Columbus. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and comment. And if you can, please consider donating to Wars of the Rosies. Links to PayPal and Patreon are in the description. Thank you so very much.